So I just came out to do some groceries right today, and I just uploaded the video that how they made it, they had a car parked right outside my neighborhood today. Okay. Just to make issue about, oh, you don't go out to do either groceries, or they wanted to make issue about my mother-in-law, washing utensils, right? Because they are playing misogyny with me, right? To put me down for every single thing. And look where I am right now. I'm at this area. It's a gas station, and right next to it is a fire. Yeah, it's a fireplace. Okay, so I don't know, nothing is clear today. So anyways, I don't know why this camera is acting up, but so I'm how they have conditioned me is, oh, no, you cannot, if you're gonna do groceries, then you cannot do you cannot come at the pump to fill up the gas, because then you're touching your hands with the bad stuff, right? And so that doesn't matter even if I use alcohol after that. They want to make issue about it, so yeah, they made it. Then so they immediately, right, I showed you right next to the gas station is the fire truck. The fire truck station is there. So sure enough, they started the fire alarm, and the moment I went to grab my phone out, the fire truck, it went on the other side, so I could not really shoot the video. And anyways, my camera is acting up, but I had to record this. So this is how they do super interrogations and improbable synchronizations. Oh, because I told you how they have done everything about hygiene. Or there'll be cop cars, okay? Or there'll be cop cars, and they even mess up my security alarm. They do false alarming, and so they will send cop cars at my house. So this is how they do street theater. Oh, you gonna touch the groceries with your bad hands? You cannot fill up the gas and then go do grocery. I already finished my Indian grocery shopping, but I'm in a different area now. I'm closer to my house, where I have to just grab 2 things from the grocery store. And I before that I had to do because once I get the milk, I don't want to go out. I want to go straight home once I get milk or any like frozen items, or refrigerated items. So yeah, so that is how I do. And so these people want to make issue about it, and so I don't know. I was actually, even at Indian grocery, because it's as you can see, there's a rainfall right now going on. Okay, it's raining out there. So you can see it's raining, right? So okay, anyway, so I had to use this umbrella, and I was just doing alcohol wipe of the handle of the umbrella. Okay, and so even for that, and I don't know, and then when I went inside and I was just doing the groceries, right? So I don't know, it was the first vegetable that I picked, or it was the second vegetable, but then they immediately started to give me little very light burning sensation on the right side of my cheek. It's still burning. Okay, so they wanted to either make issue about the I took ginger and some okras and stuff, right, initially for the 2. Like literally I just started and they gave me the burn. I could feel it. So I don't know, it was from that or it was from the eggplant that I got. Because I'm thinking in my mind what I want to cook, right? And so I even processed that in my brain that, oh, this is what I want to cook with the eggplant. And I don't know, they want to make issue about that, or they want to make issue about me using the alcohol to wipe my hands, to wipe the umbrella, and then touching the vegetable. Like I said, they make issue about anything and everything. And so they immediately gave me burn, because I've been doing grocery for past 12 years. Why today they want to burn my cheek? What is there today any different from the 12 years that I've been doing grocery shopping? nothing. At least for the vegetable picking, nothing. Yeah, what I did today was I used alcohol for my umbrella. I wanted to make sure that the handle is, there are no what do you call, bacteria or anything on it, and so I used this sanitizer, and I also did with my hands, and so that's it. So they want to make issue about it, they burn my cheek. Then I come here at the gas station, it's the same thing, right? That the gas station, the pump everywhere, it's also, there is like, I don't know, killing viruses and bacteria. That is all they can think of, because they've conditioned me for the hygiene. So immediately, so I'm filling up the gas and it's almost done, and that's exactly when this fire truck started. Okay, like literally like shooting up its siren. Now you would think, oh, it's just fire truck and it's just stationed there, so yeah, it will start. But it started right exactly when I am there, because they want to make issue about me touching that thing, because don't forget, they just burned my cheek at the Indian grocery store, and they know that I'm about to come do the other grocery like milk and other stuff, that I just want to grab 2 items. Okay, so even for that, oh no, you cannot. Although I did use sanitizer right after. We always use the sanitizer right after the what do you call the pumps, gas pumps. So yeah, they want to make issue about it, so they made it. This is how they do. Or they will mess up the fire alarm at my house, and then they will send cops at my house. And why they messed up to begin with? Because they wanted to show me as a criminal, to make me feel guilty, humiliate, that, oh, you touched something from the floor, or you picked up the items from the floor, or you went to a gas station, or you ate something, or I don't know. They want to make issue about something or the other. And so they will send cops, or they will have cops in the parking lot just standing there. Like, I showed you in my previous video how they had at the store I went to, how they made issue about this water bottle, like a little strap that I have. Oh, it was touching the sink area, and that is exactly where, like, oh, it touched, like, that strap touched little bit like sink area while I'm rinsing it out. Oh, now we're gonna give you electric shock on the right side of the head. Oh, now we're gonna give you shooting needle pains in your pelvic area. Look, it touched a little bit. And then when I go to do groceries, oh, now we're gonna place the cop car. So the moment I entered, the cop car was there. I left. Because I was video recording, they did not have the cop come out, or else they usually have the cop come out when I leave. And then I went to the grocery store, exactly like across the street there's another grocery store. I went there, and I knew before I left, I said that, the moment I leave, the cop will leave. And I probably was there at that grocery store like 5-7 minutes, not much. And then I came back to the same previous grocery store to show that, look, the cop car is not there within that 5-7 minutes. So sure enough, as I said, the moment I will leave, that cop car will leave, because this is how they do synchronizations and super interrogation. And right now they are giving me a little bit of pain in the left side of the pelvic area, which usually they never do it. So they are even confirming that, yeah, we had sent the cop at your house and at the parking lot to make issues about your hygiene stuff, about your strap stuff, that, oh, look, it touched a little bit here. So now that, but the same water bottle, if we are gonna pick that up, no matter how much washed it is, you put it even in autoclave and you take it out. Then they think that the door handles of the cars, they are so like disinfected, like every single time people are coming out and getting in the car, because there are so many touch spots, people are doing. Say if it was my hubby's bottle, so if my hubby's taking that bottle, isn't he touching say like some store doors, or some hospital elevators, that the buttons that he might be touching, or he might be touching other restaurant doors or whatever, so what, all those doors are bacteria and viruses proof? Are they disinfected every single second? Right? So what are the odds that, you know, they want to make the issue about that little strap that probably touched like a second to the sink while I'm like rinsing it out. And so now they want to make issue about that. So they go on to give me electric shock on the right side of my brain, shooting needle pin in the pelvic area on the right side. And then when I come, there's a cop car to synchronize with my coming in and leaving the store. So this is how they do mental torture. And now today there was a fire truck thing. Oh, you cannot fill up the gas and then you can do. If I was just filling up the gas and going back home, there wouldn't be fire truck siren, I bet you. This is exactly how they do that ambulance siren. I'm at the same spot where they did the ambulance siren. That is the bank over there. And I was in that parking lot where they, you know, I was trying to deposit my Indian currency check there, and first the bank said no, and then I came out. I was sitting in that parking lot and I was calling my bank here in US, and immediately I showed you where the fire truck was. It is just till 10 minutes. Like, I came here, so I've been recording it for past 10 minutes, but I started the video when I was at the gas station. So there is this, the green board is another, I can't even focus this properly. So whatever, there's the bank and there's a gas station and that fire truck, like probably 1 minute away, just 1 minute away from this particular bank right here. So imagine that. So fire truck stations there and EMS ambulance is there, right? So that ambulance came with the sirens on, and instead of going on this road, because I was parked on that side of the bank, you know, and there's a road there. You can, I don't know if you can see the cars going. Look, there's a car going, right? So there's a road over there. So the ambulance took a turn on that road and it made a siren. So it wanted to say that, no, you don't call the national number of this because your check won't be deposited here. So then I called, before doing all this, I had already called this bank before, and the bank said, yeah, you should be able to deposit your Indian currency check here. So thinking that I had already asked somebody to bring from India this check, so the check was brought to me physically here from India. And then I went here, and this is what the experience was. Then the second time, when I was calling from my house, okay, in the morning time, around 9 a.m. I was calling this again the national bank, this bank national number, and immediately 5 minutes after, these ambulance and fire truck sirens started. And I have actually shown you and now they're still burning my right side of my cheek as I'm speaking, because like I said, they want to still make issue. So if I wouldn't have, thought about the goodness of umbrella, and if I would have just used that umbrella and, just started to shop around, then they wouldn't have made issue. Only because I used the sanitizer, and because my goodness that they saw, now they want to make issue about the goodness. Okay, this is exactly what happened in the other store. The store was such a crap. The entire floor, everything, it was like such a messy store. Things were on the floor. Anybody can slip on the floor. Just, if you have like a paper on there and you step on it, and you can like easily slip, a little bit. So, and it was right in my way, and I had to like pick it up and place it on the side. So I did that, and I came out, and I used I wasn't doing any grocery shopping over there. In fact, I didn't buy anything. I just the item I was looking for, I did not even find it there. So yeah, just for that, and I came out and I used my hand sanitizer, and so that's it. The moment I used my hand sanitizer, they gave me shooting needle pain in my pelvic area. Shooting needle pain in the right side of my pelvic area. Oh, you gonna use hand sanitizer? Oh, you gonna pick up the floor? Anytime I use the hand sanitizer, they have a problem with that. And so that's why they are burning the right side of my cheek right now. Then I went to I was calling, right? I told you how they immediately sent the ambulance, and that was the second time that happened. Oh, no, you won't be able to deposit. I'm talking to this lady. Then the third time I'm calling, because I had bad experience with the lady I was speaking to, so I had to call the the third time, and again at the third time I was calling again within like 2-3 minutes, or I don't know, 4 minutes. These ambulance and fire truck sirens again started with like honking of the horns. So that was the third time it was again telling me, no, you cannot deposit this check. You won't be able to deposit it here. And then sure enough, I had to go to some different branch, and even there they had cops circling the parking lot. And then when I was coming to my house after 2 hours of filling out some forms and giving away my checks to them to send it to some collection agency for whatever, then there was another cop car who literally was probably standing in some street, and while I'm going, it just came right behind me and it followed me. And I don't know if it followed me for 5 minutes, and then it made a U-turn. Okay, and his siren was not on, nothing. Then because I went to grocery store, he just made a U-turn. So that this was all continuous mental like torture, like signaling, oh no, you won't be able to deposit your check here. Oh, why you give your check to collection agency? You won't be able to deposit here. Well, in a normal way, probably they can tell, but these people, like that ascensionglossary.com or Ascension, that Lisa Renee was talking, that in misogyny they are always continuously want to show, they want to have upper hand, they want to have this patriarchal thing, and they want to continuously put the women down and make her feel guilty, and show her that, oh look, you don't know anything, we know everything, we are the all-knowing, we have all these so yeah, it's a big deal, right? About the banks, or about the laws, it's a big thing, right? So big deal, because if a normal person was doing this procedure, they would have just done the same thing what I did, go to call the bank, or then go to different branch, because I was told to go to a different branch and try to deposit over there. So a normal person would do that normally, and there wouldn't be any ambulance sirens or cop cars after that person. But see, now they are just doing a twitch on the left side of the leg to even confirm the same. Yeah, if it was a normal person, these people wouldn't be doing any of this. But it's not a normal person, it's me. And because they want to play misogyny with me, dominating me for every single thing I do in my life. Oh, we are the guides, we want to guide you, we want to put you down for every single thing you do. So yeah, so they are like, yeah, why did you use hand sanitizer to wipe the handle of the umbrella? Oh no, and now you cannot do groceries. So but basically what's going on is super interrogation, as Dr. Richard Boylan says. The Delta Force, NSA, military, all these people are doing Operation Stargaze at Area 51, and they are watching starseeds, and they are doing super interrogation. Because this cabal fears the starseeds. We are the starseeds, and the cabal, the UFO cabal, fears that whenever the UFO cover-up falters out, and what is UFO cover-up? It's nothing but Luciferian agenda. They want the Lucifer rule, they want the Antichrist rule, they want their archonic deception going on, they want to have human and child sacrifices, they want to have blood rituals, they want to drink blood, they want to eat human flesh, they want to eat child flesh, they want to have adrenochromes from the continuous torture and stuff of the child. So basically they are working for these total control, total submission, antichrist agendas, for their summoned entities, Lucifers and fallen angels. They're trying to prepare the world for their real alien invasion, which is Jesus Christ invasion. So somehow I'm from, I don't know, Jesus Christ bloodline or whatever it is. So these people after me to put me down at every single step, so that they can have higher upper hand when it comes to their agendas.